Hey there, welcome back to 7 Minute Books. I'm Sam, and today we're diving into Sun Tzu's, yes, that ancient Chinese military treatise that everyone quotes, but almost nobody actually reads. Sophie, I've got to ask, did you come into this thinking it was going to be all about battlefield tactics or what?
Oh, totally. I expected a manual for generals, formations, siege techniques, that kind of thing. But honestly, it's barely about fighting at all. Sun Tzu's whole point is that the best victory is the one you achieve without ever drawing a sword. And that's what makes it so relevant today. It's a framework for any kind of competition, whether it's business, negotiation, or even personal goals.
Right? The opening line is basically, war is a matter of life and death, so don't be an idiot about it. And from there, he lays out 5 factors you have to consider before you even think about engaging. Moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, and method and discipline.
Exactly. And what's so smart is that none of those are about brute force. Moral law is about whether your cause inspires loyalty. Heaven is timing and external conditions. Earth is the terrain, like in business. That's your market landscape. The commander is your own competence and character. And method and discipline is about your systems and logistics.
So basically, before you start any big project or competition, you need to check, do people actually believe in what we're doing? Is the timing right? Do we understand the environment? Do we have the right leadership? And are our processes solid? That's a pretty good checklist.
It is. And then there's the deception part. People hear all warfare is based on deception and think Sun Tzu is telling you to lie all the time. But really, it's about controlling information. When you're strong, appear weak to lure your opponent in. When you're weak, appear strong to deter them. It's about managing their perception so they misallocate their resources.
Yeah, I actually pushed back on that when I first read it. It felt manipulative. But then I thought about how a startup might announce a product early just to freeze a competitor's development. They're not lying. They're just choosing when and how to reveal their hand. That's strategy, not dishonesty.
Exactly. And it ties into the most famous line in the book. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you need not fear the result of 100 battles. That's the core takeaway. It's not enough to know your own strengths. You have to honestly assess your weaknesses and understand your opponent's motivations and constraints.
That line is so overused in business that it's almost a cliche. But reading the book, you realize how hard it actually is. Most of us are terrible at knowing ourselves. We overestimate our strengths and ignore our blind spots. And we assume our competitors are just like us, so we miss what makes them different.
Right. And Sun Tzu would say that if you don't know your enemy well enough, you're going to lose at least as many battles as you win. But if you know both, you're basically unbeatable. That's a high bar. It requires real humility and research.
The part that got me was how anti-conflict the whole thing is. He says the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Winning 100 battles isn't the peak of skill. It's actually a sign that you didn't plan well enough. You should aim to break your opponents well before the fight even starts.
Yes. That's such a counterintuitive idea in a world that glorifies hustle and head-on competition. He's saying, don't just outfight your rival, outthink them. Attack their plans, disrupt their alliances, or create a new market where they don't even exist. The best victory is one that never looks like a battle.
And when you do have to fight, he's all about position and momentum. He compares an army to water. It flows around obstacles and seeks the low ground. So you avoid the enemy's strength and strike at their weakness. And he talks about this concept called, which is like strategic momentum.
Yeah, is the idea that you set up conditions so that victory is almost inevitable before you even engage. Like a boulder perched at the top of a hill, you just give it a nudge and gravity does the rest. That's about preparation, not last-minute heroics.
I love that. It's the opposite of the hustle harder mentality. It's about building systems and positions that make success the default outcome. And he's really strict about the leader's character too. He lists 5 dangerous faults: recklessness, cowardice, a hot temper, being too sensitive to shame, and being too protective of your people.
Each of those can be exploited by an enemy. If you're quick to anger, they can bait you into a trap. If you're too cautious, they can paralyze you with fear. So leadership isn't just about skills, it's about emotional self-mastery. That's a hard lesson for anyone in charge.
And then there's the ethical dimension, which surprised me. He's not a warmonger. He warns against long campaigns because they drain resources and cause suffering. He says to treat captured soldiers well. He argues that the best victory preserves the enemy's state intact.
Right. That's not just kindness, it's strategy. A destroyed enemy leaves a wasteland. A conquered but intact enemy becomes a source of strength. So sustainable victory creates value rather than just destroying the other side. That's a powerful lens for business, where driving a competitor into bankruptcy might not actually help you in the long run.
Honestly, the thing I'm taking away is that real strategy is about choosing your battles wisely, and ideally, not fighting them at all. It's about preparation, self-awareness, and understanding the other side so well that you can achieve your goals without a costly confrontation.
And if you want to go deeper, the whole library's over at 7minutebooks.com/app. There are over 6,000 fiction and nonfiction titles you can read or listen to in any language, and it starts at $2.99 a month, $9.99 a year, or $19.99 once for lifetime access.
So in the end, it's really about winning by making the fight unnecessary. Know yourself, know your opponent, and act only when you're certain of victory. That's a message that never gets old.
It really is. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.